which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, moving on to roll call.
Casey Benner,
Here.
Frank Myers, Mark Patterson,
Here.
Donna Roush, Leanne Woolbold.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Okay. Moving on to the approval of the agenda for tonight's meeting.
I make a motion to approve.
Okay.
I second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the agenda for tonight. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Okay. Moving on to the approval of minutes from the last meeting, which was July 20th of 2020.
It's your turn.
Yeah. I move to accept the minutes of July 20th, 2020,
Okay.
as presented.
I have a motion
I have a second.
and a second to approve the minutes. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay. Moving on to an introduction of evidence.
I have the city ordinances, the design guidelines, and then you have the staff reports in front of you in addition to, I sent them to you Friday of last week.
I motion to accept the evidence as presented.
I second that.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay.
Should have said aye.
Moving on to old business.
I have none.
Okay. Moving on to new business. The first one up tonight is SGHC 030-20 to receive a certificate of appropriateness to construct a deck on the rear of the house at 505 Memorial. Is there anyone here to speak on that? Could you come to the podium and introduce yourself, please?
My name is Steve Akins, and my wife and I own the property at 505 Memorial.
Okay. Do we have any questions?
How far off the ground will this be?
At the deepest spot will be 16 inches.
And it looks as though it will not be visible from the front of the house, will it?
That is correct.
I make a motion to approve as presented.
Okay, I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
I will second that.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
I'll place that in the mail to you, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Do we need to wait till we get it before we start building?
We do not need a building permit. We talked about
Right.
this, right, because it's small enough. And I'll put it in the mail in the morning.
Okay.
Well, the addition of the bedroom you put on there looks really nice.
Well, thank you. We love it.
Yeah, it's a neat little house.
Yeah.
We have a foster daughter now. We thought we were building it for his two kids, but one of them came and then we got the foster daughter, so it worked out. And thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
Okay, moving on to SGHC 031-20 to receive a certificate of appropriateness to restore a billboard mural on the south side of the building located at 46 South 3rd Street.
Adrian.
My name is Joy French, and I was in conversation with Jerry Holliday and Maggie Jett, who own the Anvil. And on the side of the building is an old billboard mural from the Sells Shoe Company. And the Sells Shoe Company is based out of Chicago, or it was. It was founded in 1870s by Morris Sells, who was a German immigrant that came to Chicago area and built multiple factories for the Sells Shoe Company. And they employed at one time 1,500 workers, and they were selling shoes in over 20,000 locations across the United States. And at one time, they were making 12,000 pairs of shoes per day. And so these murals that are located in anywhere from Illinois, Iowa, Kentucky, Texas, Kansas, Michigan, Tennessee, Ohio, Indiana, Nebraska, Alabama, Georgia, Virginia, Mississippi, and Missouri. They are now ghost images where they have faded because they've been painted back in the 1870s. The company went bankrupt during the Great Depression because of the lack of sales on shoes. And they became known as the Royal Shoe Company because at one time, the young Queen Elizabeth had commissioned a pair of shoes for a dancing shoes or something like that. So they became the Royal Blue Shoes. And so what we would like to do is restore the mural that is there, and it's going to be a blue background with big white letters and outlined and shadowed in black. And then there will be a painting of a shoe over here, and their little, I guess you'd say, slogan for their company is the soul of honor. So that will probably be going underneath that as well. So. And then later they also sold shoes for $4 and $5. So.
Do you have any additional questions?
I think it's great. I'd like to see you paint all the things.
I was wondering about the
Bob Mueller also shared a photo with me of the original painting. It was done after 1904 or something like that, after the building had burnt and was rebuilt. And you could still see a part of the old painting of cells in Chicago, and it says shoes and all of that. So we're just gonna bring it back.
I've heard an awful lot of compliments about the Welcome to St. Genevieve sign. And I've seen a lot of people using it for photo ops.
Thank you.
I would move that we accept the certificate as presented.
I have a motion
I second.
and a second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
All right, thank you.
I'll send that over to the animal, Joy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on to the next one. SGHC 032-20 to receive a certificate of appropriateness to install a metal standing seam roof on the residence at 59 North 2nd Street.
All right, and I'm Nancy Fisher, and I'm the owner of that residence. And so I need to replace, it has currently a tile, the asbestos tile roof, so it's in need of replacement, and I would like to replace it with something that would be the period that the house was built in, which was the 1920s. So it's my intention to use the same kind of roof. This is Al Kaiser's, which is a standing seam, and he had a company out of St. Louis. Company out of St. Louis put his on, and then this is the house next to Treasure Memories, and Joe Bowman, who I would like to contract, also put one on this one. So that is the kind of roof, a standing seam, not an exposed fastener. That would not be of interest to me at all, because I want to make it look authentic. And then the plan is, in a couple months, to come back, and I'm going to redo the front porch too, with the help of Mark Reither, to get it looking more like a 1920s.
So do you have a contract to have it done yet?
I'm sorry, but I have a bad
And I
sinus right now, so I can't.
Well, anyway, but you have a contract now, or you're going to get one?
Going to get one. I have a proposal, or he has proposed the roof. If you'd like, I have a copy of it as well.
No, right now, my only question is, since it is asbestos tile, I just want to be sure that it's,
It is, part of that is that it will be removed with following guidelines, local EPA or whatever, for removal of that in the appropriate manner. So that's the first thing on there. So yes, he knows what it is, and that they will have to take care of removal and disposal of that material.
I think it'll be nice.
I think so.
Be classy.
Yes, yes.
I make a motion to accept I make a motion to approve as presented.
Okay, I have a motion
I will second that.
and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'll put that in the mail for you, Nancy.
Okay. Now, I will come back to get that, once I get the contract and everything taken care of, to get a permit.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Moving on to administrative approvals.
I do not have any this month.
Okay, do we have any other business?
I do not have any.
Ladies, do we have any other business?
Well, it occurred to me that maybe we should make some sort of recognition for Frank. He's been doing this for a long time, and he's had a big hand in developing Ste. Genevieve all over. It would be nice to do something, a small plaque or something at some point.
I can certainly pull something together, absolutely. Would you like to do something at the next meeting, or would you like to?
What would you think would be
fine with
appropriate?
me.
That would be nice, yeah.
Absolutely. We can pull something together, and if I have any questions, I'll send an email out to the 4 non-Frank members and see what your thoughts are.
Have you talked to Donna?
I have not spoke to Donna recently, but she said at the previous meeting to this one that she would be moving to the county
She has
soon.
moved.
So I told her whenever she did that, unfortunately, she'd have to submit a letter of resignation, and we would look for a replacement.
Well, I say she has moved. She's moved
She's in the
most of her
process.
stuff.
Gotcha.
She's in the process of moving. That's a better description.
Anything else? Okay. No public comments tonight, so we can adjourn.
6:13. Thank you, ladies.
All right.